Hey guys, I'm Chase from Burnout Inc. And it's been a while since I did a bunch of figure reviews, so I figured I'd knock some out. I've been kind of hanging on to these guys for a while, and I figured it's time to get to them. This is the WWE Elite Series 17 Zack Ryder, Mr. Woo 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 himself. He comes with his trademark sunglasses, bandana, and he's the only WWE figure to feature his Internet Championship belt. Well, of course, because it's actually exclusive to Zack Ryder. It's why it's created and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so on the back of it, it's got a description of who Zack Ryder is. And with all WWE characters, it's got their height, weight, the titles they've won, their signature or finishing move, and it also shows off the other characters in the wave, who we've got Kelly, Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, John Cena, and the flashback character is Mankind. Alright, so let's get him out of his package. So here he is outside of the package, and I gotta say, he looks pretty badass. Little brief history on who Zack Ryder is. He started out in WWE as one of Edge's flunkies. There was a match Edge was having with The Undertaker where Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins were posing as Edge. They were showing up underneath the ring as different Edges, and everyone was like, what? What the hell's going on? Why are there three Edges in the ring at the same time? And pretty much they spun off of that into a group called La Familia, which was Edge and Vicky Guerrero's stable, which included oh god, I can't think of who that tall dude was anymore. Basically, they had a big, huge, bald guy that was like, their enforcer. Chavo Guerrero, he was in it, and Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins were in it as well. But by that time, they stopped dressing up like Edge, and they kind of formed their own team. Soon after La Familia broke up, Edge and Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, they split as a team. Zack Ryder went off to do this really, really awful Jersey Shore type character, like just a club dance person, and it was really, really stupid, like to the point where even his attire was atrocious. He did the thing where he had the long tights, but he had one leg that was long and one leg that was cut off like this with a huge, gigantic knee pad, and oh my god, this was so stupid. And soon after that, I think Zack Ryder kind of realized that he was stuck with a nothing gimmick and that people hated it, so he took it and he spun it off into something different, where he started a show called, it's like the Z True Long Island Story or something like that. I can't remember what it is for some reason, but basically it was kind of like a behind the music or True Hollywood type style story about Zack Ryder and his family and a lot of the other wrestlers that really weren't getting a big push in WWE. They'd show up on his YouTube show, and it was really funny, and it was hilarious, and it showed a different side of Zack Ryder, and the fans really, really liked it. And he made his own Internet Championship belt. First it was just kind of like a toy Intercontinental title that he put a bunch of stickers on, and then soon after that he got a full championship version of that. And it was really, really cool how somebody in WWE, because WWE is very, very political, and they don't do things really for, I honestly don't think they do things for the fans. I think they just do it to satisfy themselves or whatever horrible storyline ideas they want to do. And Zack Ryder got over with the fans. For a while, he was getting a major, major push, so much so that he won the Intercontinental Championship on the last pay-per-view in 2011, the TLC pay-per-view. And it was really cool, because this was around the time when all of the other wrestlers, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, Evan Bourne, Cody Rhodes, and Zack Ryder, they were all considered the young guys, or the guys that weren't established legend type people like John Cena or Randy Orton, or The Big Show, guys like that. They all held the major championships. In fact, they held all the championships, and it just slowly fell apart from there. they basically killed his character, and he's kind of been stuck in limbo right now. So much so that they actually acquired his YouTube channel, his show, and they now canceled it because of whatever reason. So it really sucks to see somebody like Zack Ryder, who got stuck with a shit gimmick, turn it into something that was actually very cool, very likable, and then to get treated that way. That's why I really, really fell out of the wrestling scene. It's just because the politics is so bullshit. But I still love the games, and I really, really love these action figures. The WWE Elite action figures and the Legends figures, they're really great. One of the main reasons why is just the amount of detail they put into their costumes. Everything is just super authentic. Right on there, he's got his headband, what says WWWYID. Oh, WWWYKI. I have no idea what that stands for. I feel like I should, but I don't. Oh, I'm a moron. It stands for woo woo woo, you know it. Hey, I need to get more sleep before I do these damn things. Okay. And then he's got his Internet Championship, which has got his spiky hair, his headband, and his sunglasses. Only thing disappointing about this belt is that the side plates don't have the Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Internet symbol type things, but I guess, WWE wouldn't want to trademark those things. But they could have at least done his Zack Ryder symbol or something like that. But at least this way you can actually make little stickers, or if you're really talented, you could paint stuff on there, which I've seen some people on eBay do that, and it's really cool. Same design on his Internet Championship right there on the front of his tights. He's got his ZR symbol there. Right there, he's got one of those little things that you take a picture of it on your phone, and it's supposed to take you to like an internet site or whatever. I haven't done it yet. It's like a barcode scanner. He's got "Are you serious, bro?" on the back of his trunks. He's got his Ryder symbol on his knee pads and on his boots. Paint apps are super awesome on this guy too. The articulation on these guys, which I'm going to do a bunch of WWE Elite reviews, we're just going to call them the standard Elite articulation. What that means, let's go ahead and get him down to wrestler form, which still looks pretty cool. And honestly, I don't laugh a lot at action figures for their expressions, but this made me laugh. I don't know why. Okay, so Elite articulation, their head can go 360. They have an ab crunch, which is actually really good, much better than some of the Marvel Legend ones I've seen lately. Their arms can go 360, they can go out like that, they can rotate up at the shoulder and the bicep. They have a joint in the elbow. Their pads on their elbow pads and on their knee pads does kind of limit the articulation, but the more you work it, the more it goes, and they actually stay pretty stiff too. His wrist can go, or they can swivel like that, and they rotate all the way. The legs are impressive too, because they've got that T-joint that you see on a lot of the Marvel Legends figures. They can go all the way out like that, and they can go forward like that, and out like that with absolutely no problem. A lot of the Marvel characters and some action figures, they just have ball joints in there, and I hate that. He can rotate at the upper hip, and I believe these figures do have double jointed knees because they can go back pretty far, but their knee pads they really block it. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can show it off, but I can't get it up there. Oh, maybe one of the other guys without knee pads has got that. They can rotate at their boot. They can do that with their feet. And they do have a slight ankle rock in there. And some of them are pretty tight. Yeah, some of their joints are really, really ridiculously tight, so you do have to loosen them up a bit. And again, another thing I just love about Mattel's line of WWE figures is just all the accessories they have. They've really, really tried to nail each character. Sometimes they goof, but at least with Zack Ryder and Mankind, and I'm trying to think of another character that comes with a bunch of stuff. John Cena, who I know a lot of people for some reason don't like. They at least nail all their accessories, like their t-shirts, their hats, their bandanas, whatever they wear. They try to get everything down. Alright, guys. So, this was Chase from Burnout Inc. saying I would definitely pick up Zack Ryder for the Elite collection or the WWE Elite line. They're great figures. They're highly detailed. They're super articulated. They come with a lot of accessories. I'd give Zack Ryder a solid 9 out of 10. Definitely pick them up. You won't be disappointed. So, I will see you guys next time. Or in about a couple minutes, because I'm going to make a bunch of videos. Alright, later.